Are you really listening to people? Hi guys, it's Anna. Welcome back. I really appreciate you being here. This is the place for those who are looking for much more than speaking English as a second language. This is the place for those who already realize they can be powerful communicators as non-native English speakers just by bringing to the table their skills in their own voice. Here you learn how to be an effective communicator so you can snag the promotion, explore all your communicative potential with speaking in English, work cross-culturally, and feel good doing it. In today's video, we will be talking about a social skill that is on demand, which is active listening. By the end of this video, you will learn what active listening is, how it can help you to engage in successful conversations, and how you can practice active listening everywhere with everybody. We are looking for people who are willing to listen to us. We all are. And when I say we all are, I mean friends, partners, work colleagues, bosses, clients, customers, leaders. But how many of us can proud ourselves of our listener abilities? We have a tendency to zoom out whenever someone is talking to us, and this is not ideal because if someone is talking to you, most likely they want to be heard as yourself when you're talking to someone. Active listening is the process of listening attentively when someone else speaks, paraphrasing and reflecting back what is said, while withholding judgment and advice. Active listening is a common practice on counselors and therapists' offices. This is what active listening is, and how about what active listening is not? Active listening is not critical listening. Critical listening is when you listen to someone so you can offer your opinion. Unfortunately, this is how the most conversations go nowadays. But you can learn how to differentiate the places where active listening and critical listening are needed. The way that you do this is by increasing your emotional quotient and your social quotient. By developing your emotional competencies, you can become self-aware and notice when you're listening critically, when you should be listening actively, and vice versa. And by developing your social competencies, you get better at reading a room to understand if they are expecting you to listen critically or actively. That's the ace on your sleeve, the differential between someone who can communicate effectively and someone who cannot. Active listening will present many benefits, and then I can think about two groups over here, so it helps you to categorize the sides, right? So the first one for relationships. For relationships, it allows to really listen to the other person's perspective. It also validates the speaker as they feel safe to share their thoughts and feelings. And now you see how active listening is beneficial to relationships. But now when we go to the second group, the workplace. So for the workplace, it's absolutely essential to be listening when people talk to you, as you will work under someone's supervision or you yourself will supervise a team. It also allows you to work on an efficient problem solution framework. And this is because you are able to listen to the problem, to reflect on it, and to come up with a solution. So majority of the time, a successful solution as you took the time to understand the problem in the first place. So how can we become more of active listeners ourselves? Let's go over some best practices, shall we? So number one, be present. This is mindfulness, right? So be present is the main teaching of mindfulness. And this is because when we are present, we bring our attention to the moment, to the now. It's very easy to lose yourself in an internal dialogue. And if you have your internal dialogue competing with the conversation of other person, the person that is in front of you, it will be really hard to understand, to engage with what they're saying. Practicing meditation or breathing exercises will also help you with focusing your attention to where you want it to go. So breathing exercise, you can just, push your diaphragm a little bit, you hold it, and then you bring it back like this. You do this 3, 4, 5 times in a row, and then you should be fine. 2, don't try to come up with answers to the conversation before the conversation is over. Active listening happens when you volunteer your time to hear what someone is saying. We like to be prepared, right? So we tend to interrupt people. We try to predict answers. So just pace yourself. Learn to develop patience as you listen to somebody and allow them to deliver their message as you would like people to allow you to deliver your message. 3, show interest by asking questions. Rather than do this for the sake of just filling the silence or just because you are eager to show you are interested, listen to what people are saying, the pauses they are taking, and then ask open-ended questions to encourage further conversation. That's what I have for you today, people. By this point now, you've learned a little bit about active listening and how to become an active listener yourself. While you wait for next week's video, make sure to check those videos out, as they can also help you to become an effective communicator. Thanks for watching today's video. I'll see you in the next one. And keep listening to people, okay?